Dreamcatcher. Eventually I'm gonna put like a scenery in the background. This is my new painting that I started. I need to get a new easel. Yeah, I just started it, so you can't really tell a lot of the detail. So this is like a fox head, and then I kind of just made this up. It's like a hat. This is gonna be her hair, and then her hands are gonna kind of be in between. Feathers, flowers, and then I'm gonna add some design and accents around the dream catcher. Once I add the background in, you'll be able to tell. I haven't been live for a while. I've been in between starting different paintings and like prepping stuff. So I kind of don't really know what I'm doing with this one, honestly. I'm just kind of winging it. I should really use like a different underpainting color, but I don't know. I'm just like, I'm still fascinated with pink. I've tried green, orange, and blue. Um, but I don't know, pink just kind of works for me. Especially this one, this piece in particular, because it has a lot of red and orange. And I also wanted to kind of make like a complementary colors to kind of go with the fluid art designs that I do on the sides. So it'll make more sense once I get more into it. Appreciate you stopping in. I like to have like some people kind of take a look at my art and let me know what they think about it. Because I'm kind of just like working alone. So you don't really have anybody to like ask. Definitely check out my art videos as well. So I've uploaded a bunch of videos lately. Mostly of like my fluid art techniques. But I've reposted some old paintings that I've done as well. It's been very gloomy and snowy where I live lately, so it's kind of been, I'm feeling kind of blah, I guess. So, but I'm starting to feel a little bit better. Yeah, we had a bunch of snow where I'm at. Um, Some areas got like 2 feet. Luckily, we only got 8 inches where I am, thankfully, because I'm definitely exhausted. Thanks for taking a look. Yeah, it was just I've actually drawn this concept like many years ago, and I've like recently within the last year I kind of developed my acrylic painting a little bit to where I wanted to redo some of the illustrations that I've done. I'm in an acrylic painting style. So these are a lot of my recent paintings are a little bit older concepts that I've done. Some of them are newer. Like if I see a reference photo or if I make something that's kind of inspiring, I'll do a painting from it. I've done a live fluid painting on here, I think a couple weeks ago. I did one live. I have to get like a better setup, I think, for that. Because the tripod and like the way I'm like my table set up, it's not really the best view. But it was still fun to get one up here on YouTube, my channel. So right now I'm just taking a mixture of like red, orange, and then I'm using kind of like a fluorescent or like a neon orange for the highlights because I kind of didn't want to use white. I know it looks like there's white now. That's just kind of where I mapped out where I wanted the lighter parts. So all that's going to be covered up anyway. And then I kind of used a white gel pen to remap out my drawing because I added too thick of an underpainting and it kind of covered up the pencils so I couldn't really see, especially where these lines were. Because I can always go over those with the white again. But I don't know if I want to leave that white necessarily. I might though, just because there's white um, on the side, so I'm trying to incorporate all the colors into it. That's my goal anyway. Yeah, I just wanted to come on here and share a little bit live of what I've been working on. Hopefully I can go live more often soon. I like to play with like surreal imagery a lot. So this is just like my underpainting so far. So I just started working on it. So it's a dream catcher, and then this is going to be a fox hat. So it'll be kind of weird when I'm done. Yeah, I definitely need to go live more often because it kind of makes me paint. So I'm a little behind on my kind of like my quota and how many paintings I wanted to get done so far this year. Thank you so much. Yeah, maybe I'll order a different like tripod thing because I kind of want to do another fluid art painting live. I just need to get a better angle, I think. I don't know. Has anybody watched my live video, like the last video I posted? I don't know. What do you think about it? I've been I've been doing like making art for about like 20 years. But I've recently, within the last like 2 years, I would say, I've been focusing more on like acrylic art. Um, so this one in particular was like an old concept drawing that I wanted to revamp and rework since I got a little bit better at color mixing. I try to do like acrylic paintings instead of pen and ink illustration. Um, I mean, I don't just smoke any ice, but there has been plenty of nights where I stay up all night. Actually, it's 2 a.m. where I'm at now. And I just like I don't know, it's just something about like the middle of the night where I just feel focused and can concentrate on this aspect because every other part of your day and general life is kind of distracting. So it's hard to sit down and concentrate on something like this. Yeah, definitely check out my other videos. I've gotten a little bit better on like posting stuff on here. Because I did like short form content for so long on like TikTok and stuff like that. Um, it's like a different experience promoting your art this way. Yeah, I could do portraits. I do have, if you go into my bio or description on my channel page, I have a link tree. You can send me an email. I also have Instagram. If you want to send me a message, I would need a really good reference photo though. You have to send me a really clear picture. So this one is just going to be acrylic. I have a couple of ideas for other stuff as well. I definitely want to, like, I have all these ideas of like stuff I want to do, but it's like one thing, it's like another thing to try to like make the time and actually force yourself to do it. Yeah, I do have I think I have Venmo listed. But yeah, definitely send me a DM first, and we can talk about it. The only thing is right now, the space that I have, I can only do small paintings. Probably I would say 16 by 20 would probably be the largest that I can work on right now. Just because unfortunately the space that I have. And these are just like canvases that I get from Michaels. So they're the gallery wrapped canvas. They're like the better quality ones that you can get from like an art supply store, like a chain one like that. Because a lot of the canvases they sell are for like beginners, which there's nothing wrong with that. But once you've painted for so long, eventually you need to upgrade or you know, step up your materials. Um, I would have to, you'd have to talk to me a little bit, and actually send me like a decent picture and what kind of size, and then I would kind of decide the price. It depends on like exactly what you want and how long it would take me to do it. Is what I would charge. So this isn't like commission stuff. This is just like my own personal projects. Um, I usually just sell them through my Etsy. Maybe one day I can get into a gallery. I'm starting to get a decent collection of work going. I just don't really know like if an art gallery would kind of like my mixed media style with the fluid art. I don't know. I guess it depends on like the gallery owner. And I also know like a lot of pro artists that like hang in galleries and stuff, do oil painting. So that's like my next the next step would be, you know, to eventually advance to oil paints. But right now I am having fun with acrylic, and I also have a whole bunch of acrylic paint, so you definitely need to get used up. There's an art show in the city I live in. I'm hoping if I get the funds together, I kind of want to go to it. So that'd be kind of cool. Maybe I could live stream there. Paints are starting to dry up already. But I don't know if you can kind of get what I'm going for. It's, I mean, if you could actually see the thing. But I'm like trying to make it look like fox fur. I hate when the paint starts to dry up, because then it gets like all clumpy. It drives me nuts. Yeah, I'm hoping we get a break from the snow, because definitely was in some sort of funk where I didn't want to paint or anything. No, unfortunately, the one I have doesn't really bend down at all. It was like, I'm not sure, because I seen these ones advertised where they kind of like sit on your desk and it kind of like holds the phone like up over top. So that was something kind of like what I was thinking. Um, to get more of like a downward angle. Because the one I have kind of sits on the table, but it kind of bends down a little bit, but it's not, I don't know, the angle wasn't, you can't really see it. Like, I think, like, the content would be better if you could actually see, like, a better angle. Um, because this one's just, I think this one's more of like, it's just a basic tripod. It doesn't bend or anything. It just extends. And I also have like this selfie stick. Yeah, so that's something I'm looking into to try to make like better videos that way. I love it. Yeah, I'm pretty chill. I talk a little bit faster during the day. After I've been like chilling out all day, I start to get a little bit slower. Yeah, that'd be cool. That was something I was thinking about doing like next week. Um, I don't know if I can live stream inside the art gallery. I don't see why they wouldn't let me. I mean, as long as I'm not. Because that would just kind of give more exposure to the artists that are in there. Yeah, if you're into like actually like different types of artwork, um, the gallery is called Arch Enemy. It's in Philadelphia. A lot of the artists in there have like pop surrealism, kind of weird art. I'm getting there. I don't know if I'm that good yet to apply to like the open submission through there. One day. Because if you look at like all the other artists that hang in there, they're so good. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Um, at least trying to live stream. I don't know if I would feel comfortable like with my selfie stick kind of thing, but maybe I could just like hold my phone that way. I feel like it's for my art channel. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I mean, as long as the weather's decent, that's the main thing. Because I'm not trying to do all that in the snow. Yeah, I used to go like First Friday and that all the time, like almost every month. I used to do that. I stopped because of like when they had like the pandemic and stuff like that, people stopped like going out as much. I think it's starting to come back now. Like more people are setting up. Oh, it's too much effort. And it's a pain to like try to like set up a tent or a table or whatever on the street down there. I've done it when I was younger. I don't know if I have the energy for that anymore. Because that's a lot. Because it's like in the city. I think New York's the same way. Where they have like certain days in certain neighborhoods where you can just sell your art on the street. Like you don't need a license or anything like that. Yeah, definitely send me a DM. I'd be open to try out a commission. Yeah, I think I'm just getting like stir crazy because it's been so cold. I'm like ready to go do something. Yeah, I'll probably be on like a few more minutes. I just wanted to do this section here tonight. Yeah, I don't know what kind of skin tone I want to do. I'm thinking I want to kind of experiment a little bit with like maybe a different one or color mixing a little bit differently. I would show my cat, but I don't know where he's at. He's probably sleeping. Yeah, I'd definitely be open to that. A little bit more red here. I guess that part would be later. And the thing with this part is I'm kind of making it up. Well, I looked at like a reference of an actual fox's tail, but obviously this isn't real. So I'm kind of like trying to make the highlights look make sense. So it looks like three-dimensional. I hope everybody survived the blizzard. Hopefully it looks a little bit like fur. I'll be adding more layers to it. So that's just like the idea of like where I want like the lights and shadows to go. But yeah, that's what I got so far. I can't really see it because it's wet. But I appreciate everyone stopping in and commenting. So I know I haven't been on in a while, but I'll be on more often. So I'm definitely going to be working on this one, and I have a couple of other stuff in the works. So I'm just trying to stay creative and active. So definitely if you can check out my other videos on here. I have both like acrylic painting and fluid art. I don't know if anybody would be interested in watching me do like an ink drawing. I haven't done one of those in a while. I was thinking about that as well. So just like something different, like different kind of like art live stream type things. Yeah, that would be cool. To kind of watch because I've seen a couple of people, like artists that were on live and they were just kind of like doing like ink drawings and talking. Um, I know it's like the same thing as I'm just trying to spice it, like, mix it up a little bit. Trying to think of some ideas. Hopefully I can get some outside stuff going too eventually. Yeah, something different. I have to, because my portfolio is kind of outdated. Like, I can make all these paintings, but like, I was thinking of, working on some more like newer concept drawings too, because these are all old. Um, like some new stuff. I've been using like different AI references lately too, to kind of make it more interesting. So that's been kind of helping. But I know some people frown at that, but I mean, whatever inspires you to paint or create something, I mean, I don't see why it matters. But I'm gonna end it here. So hopefully the next live stream, I'll get a little more into it. I'm probably gonna record a horizontal so I can make some videos. But I hope you all have a good night. I'm pretty sure I'll be back on tomorrow. Because usually Fridays I get some time earlier in the day to work on my art, so I'll get on live stream. Take care.